out on my wrist, counted and spin it. Mad at the coupe, mine with no tenant. Chop out the top, hit it the limits. I got some cash, I wanna spend it. New paper tag, didn't wanna rent it. Too many fads, too many bitches. Roll my slime, get in my lizard. Ready to slide, you a get slither. Hey, we ain't got ties, you ain't gon' ride. You ain't my slime, you ain't my slime. Young gun, I'm my prime.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, your girl Briana Marie, and today's video is episode 2. So this is series 1, episode 2. I'm going to be showing you how to do your eyeshadow. So I'm just teaching you a basic step. This is sort of like a smoky eye, but with a little bit of shimmer. It's not a cut crease, y'all. So I just apply it on my eyelids. I try to not cut it. It's just something about the cutting me just makes me want to cut some stuff. So y'all, this is how I apply a basic shadow. I don't know, some might apply it a different way, but this is how I do it. I'm not really into the basic looks because I struggle with them as well. So I can't admit that. It may look cute to y'all, but I struggle with basic eyeshadow. I don't really like just applying it. I love a cut because it's more sharp and crisp and clean rather than just applying eyeshadow on the lid. So this is my take on how you can do a smoky eye with a little shimmer on the lids. I can say this is a beginner's because if you got this down pat, you will know anything else that you will need to learn. Trust me, it's going to be a breeze to you. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then keep on watching. We're going to be doing a natural look today, but this look is not going to be requiring any cut crease. I'm going to be using the P. Louise base. I'm going to strictly go back to the same routine I used to use when I didn't have the P. Louise base, and that's just simply using my LA Girl Pro Concealer and then setting it with Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I already know I personally care for the looks with no cut creases because it's just like, it's just something I'm strong in, and then this is like my weakest part. I don't know, I just can't. I feel like I can't do these, but maybe it might help somebody out there. So I'm gonna go to my LA Girl Pro Concealer and I'm gonna grab medium beige. This is the shade. I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. Personally, I like to put my concealer like heavy, only because I don't know, the colors just show up more pigmented to me than if I was to put less concealer on. The brush that I actually use to pack on my concealer is the 142 buffer brush, the concealer buffer brush from Zoeva. I like it because it does buff out that concealer to a smooth like canvas, and then you won't see any streak marks in your concealer. You don't want that because if you set it, it's gonna leave a streak mark, and you don't want that. You want that blank canvas so that when applying your eyeshadow, everything just gonna go smooth. So went in it like I got a mask on, only because I had that excess concealer, and where's the concealer gonna go? Cover it up with foundation later on. The only thing I hate is the boxy look. I tried to like contour and stuff to try to remove it, but you should start your well, some people start their foundation first and then they do that, so therefore the concealer won't look boxy when they get done. I'm going to use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. This is my trusty powder. I did order the Huda beauty powder, so I can't wait till those come. I'm just going to take that. This is actually affordable and it will last a long time. So just because, I think it's $20, just because, and I got a code, so check the description right below, so I will leave it down there. It's going to last you for a minute, especially because you don't have to use a lot. A little goes a long way. So I'm going to take my beauty blender, blend it out, and I just did, oh wait, okay. So I just pressed the powder into this eye right here. I'm going to press the concealer into this one. And what you're going to do is you're going to tap, tap, tap. Do not swipe. Never swipe, because if you swipe, you're going to disturb the product. So you're just going to pat it. Make sure that you have all the what am I trying to say? All the fine lines, and not fine lines, but all the the creases up out of your eyes. Make sure it's smooth before you set it, because like I said, you don't want to have creases in your eyes and you set it, girl. No, you want it to be like smooth. Just went ahead and wiped the powder off. Now it's time to get into this eyeshadow. Go into my Makeup Addiction Cosmetics Holy Glow palette, volume 2, and I'm gonna grab this iridescent shade and this gold shade. Morphe 224 brush, which looks like this. I used to use a little one, but I don't know, this one is more beneficial to me. It just packs on that shade a little bit more efficient than the little one does, because it's so tiny. I'm gonna go into my McLure eyeshadows. This is the shade Autumn Sunset. I'm going with the warm brown first, only because when you go into your second and third transition, that becomes like medium to dark. I go from lightest to dark. I never see anybody go from dark to light. Just me personally. Brow on fleek, in that brow on highlight. My Morphe 504 brush, and we're just going to apply the shadow. So after you apply the brow bone highlight, there's no particular way that you can apply a brow bone highlight. It's just you apply it on the brow bone, which is right here. And you don't have to go as far as me. You can just put a little bit on. It's all up to you. It's your preference. I only use a fluffy brush because that's what's going to diffuse that first shadow. I start dissing my brushes as I go deeper. The first brush is this one, and it's really fluffy. You can go fluffier than this, and it's really going to blur out that first transition shade. I'm going to pick up some of that product, and you're going to blend. I like to blend in my brow bone as well. I like that color combo. Yes. So now if you put powder on your lid a lot, you're going to notice that the shadow will not pick it up. When you go in windshield wiper motions, it's only packing on the shadow. And then when you go in circles like this, it's blending it out. And just because you go into your brow bone, that doesn't mean that your brow bone highlight is going to get lost. You're going to still see it. You're just basically blending those two colors together. And I like to drag my shadow all the way out, because it's going to get covered up anyway, because I don't want to miss any parts of not laying that eyeshadow down where it needs to be. I'm going to this reddish brown shade right here. This shade is called Old Brick. I'm going in with a more denser brush, but it's still fluffy. I still want this shade to be diffused. It's a Morphe 441 brush, and it looks like this. I'm going to put that right in the crease area. So windshield wiper motions, I'm just packing on and swirling it out. It's just blending. Take it maroon, just like this. Go back in with the brush that I used before and blend out that brown. I'm gonna pick a little bit of it up. This one will be so harsh. Now the transitions look really good. It's just, you know, I have a hard time knowing because my lid is so tiny. I always do a cut crease to make a new one, so that's why I'll be like with the softer looks. So I'm gonna try my best to show y'all how to do it. It's just basically plopping it on the lid, and that's about it. But I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all see that blend? This is how y'all blend is gonna be. That's nice. I'm scared. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna add a pigment to the lid. I'm going to add, what is this? Yeah, you can just play around with what lid color you want. Color combos, basically. You could have did something like natural, like on the lid, but I want to do something neutral lid. If you have hooded lids, I will go up above like it's a cut crease so that it can show. It's like glitter. So I'm gonna put this on top of what I lay down. So I'm gonna grab another shimmer shade. I did my face and stuff off camera. I was going to show you how to do lashes, but I'll show you that when I do the bow look, because my battery, I don't know, somehow got lost. I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere in this house, but I want to show you how to do the bottom lash line. I'm going to take Old Brick. It's a shadow, the second shadow that I use for my transition color, and I'm going to take my Sigma brush. This is a Sigma E20 brush. It's just like a flat definer brush, which looks like this. I'll take some of that shadow and I'm going to put it right under the lower lash line. And what I use on my lower lash line is Inglot lower lash line. It's like a smudger brush. It's not going to take it all the way down. Like if you don't want it all the way down, it's going to put it right in place where you want it to be. It's going to smoke out this look, not have it looking choppy or anything, because some people have a hard time with doing that lower lash line. Licorice. And the brush that I'm going to use is my Morphe 432 brush, and I'm going to smudge that black out. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed this series number 2. This episode number 2 of me applying this eyeshadow. I hope I explained it to the T. If not, is there anything I missed? So I can answer you guys' questions down below. Let me know if there's something that you struggle on with eyeshadow. Whether it's the blending process, the right brushes, like what brushes do you need? Because I think I kind of cleared over that process when I went step by step of showing you what brushes to use and how to use them. So let me know if there's any clarification that you need for me to clear up for you guys. Anything that you have a concern about, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Also share this video. I'll see you in episode 3.